Alright class, today we're going to be discussing protists and fungi. You see the meme on the left. I like hanging out with my friend Mushroom. He's such a fun guy. Get it? Fun guy. Alright, here's some commonalities and differences in the Protist kingdom, what's similar and what's different. All protists have to be eukaryotic. Those are the simplest eukaryotes. That means that they have a nucleus, or nuclei, nuclear membranes. They have to live in moist environments. That means they have to have a lot of water. Think about the San Marcos River and whatnot. They could be unicellular, most are, but some could be in colonial or multicellular. You could have autotrophs, that means they get energy automatically. They could be heterotrophs, that means they get energy from eating other things, or some are even both. Imagine an organism swimming around, getting energy from the sun, and if it's dark out, it could eat other things. Some can move and others cannot. So again, the protists are kind of like the wild card group. They have a little bit of everything in them. Here's some information on the plant-like protists. Here you can think of algae. Algae you can see a lot in pond water. This is the green substance you see here. There's actually enough algae to have enough oxygen in the whole world where we actually don't need plants. Algae makes more oxygen than any other plant species. Again, they're obviously autotrophs. They're either unicellular or very large. They contain different pigments. Remember, chlorophyll is the main pigment for getting photosynthesis going. So that's why they come in different colors depending on what pigments they have. Next, here's the fungi kingdom. Fungi are, again, eukaryotes. That means they have a nucleus. They use spores to reproduce, which we'll see in the next slide. They're heterotrophs, but they absorb nutrients. Think about molds, yeasts, mushrooms. They're all types of fungus. Okay. They also need warm, moist places to grow. If you make pizza dough or bread, you need to be in a warm area. And how do they obtain food? They use these structures called hyphae. Now, they're the only ones besides yeast. Yeast are unicellular. That's for making bread doughs and pizza. Those don't need hyphae, but the others need little strand-like structures. All right, they're thread-like tubes, and it depends on the type of hyphae used. I'll show you what kingdom or what classification of fungi kingdom there are. Fungus grows hyphae into food, and then they secrete digestive chemicals. Think about bread mold. If you ever see bread that you leave out too much, these little thread-like structures are what cause the hyphae to grow and reproduce. Alright class, so that's a quick video on protists and fungus. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below or just shoot me a message.